Grand rising to the kings and queens, gods and goddesses. Peace, blessings, and abundance to you. Positive vibes and high vibrations. Really want to share what the universe is stored within my mind, aloud within my heart space. I will not be long. Look, you cannot escape your nature. No matter what you do, you cannot escape your nature. That is why you're conflicted. That's why you're frustrated. Because you're thinking that you're something lesser than what you are. You've always been great. You've always been auspicious. You've always been a creator. You've always been an innovator. That's why you felt that you were not where you wanted to be. You were always where you needed to be. You just looked at yourself as something lesser than what you were. And it's not about what happens tomorrow. It's not about what happened yesterday. It's about how you are operating right here, right now in the present. And I want you to know that you're great. You've always been that. And when I say you can't escape your nature, I really mean that nature is natural. To be great, that's natural. What happens is you start comparing yourself to other individuals. And you're looking at where they're at, and you're comparing your race to their race. You're like, man, that person got there at this amount of time, and I'm still running my race. See, that's not you operating in your lane. That's not you operating in your nature. You're operating in something lesser than yourself. See, your nature is natural. When you start to operate in something outside of yourself, it creates an adverse effect. And now you began to malfunction. You began to go backwards. You began to operate in an unnatural state because you view yourself as something lesser than great. You've always been great. You will always be great. No matter what circumstances come your way, no matter what obstacles, no matter what mountains you may face, you've always been great. What's been put inside of you is something that cannot be minimized. It cannot be minimized. No matter what comes your way. They can throw rocks. They can tell lies about you. They can never bury what God has put inside of you. It's internal before it manifests itself outward. You got to understand that the kingdom can never be buried. When you came up on this plane called Earth, when you incarnated up on this plane called Earth, you incarnated to be great. You incarnated to manifest the light. You incarnated to be creative, to be innovative, to do things that have never been done before. You're not supposed to fit into a box. See, they want you to follow the thought patterns of everyone else, but those are not your thought patterns because God gave you your own mind. You just got to operate within your nature. You got to know and understand that you are great. You've always been there. It has nothing to do with the monetary value. It has nothing to do with monetary gains. It has nothing to do with materialistic things. It all starts internally. When you look in the mirror, I want you to tell yourself that you're great. When you look in the mirror, I want you to tell yourself that you're unique, that you're one of a kind, and no one can be you except you. Operate within your nature. It's natural to you. If you're looking for what you're good at, it's what you've always done since you were young. Ask yourself the question, what have you done since you were young? What have you done since you came out of your mother's womb, since you were conceived? What is it that you've done? You've always been you. That's natural. Operating your authenticity. That is where your superpower is activated. Be you. Be great. No one can be you except you. That's what God called you to do. Activate your goal, ladies and gentlemen. Activate your goal.